What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So yesterday I heard about Lefty Gunplay being on a podcast and talking about bands and talking about Wack100. Well, I wanna talk about the Wack thing, some stuff that was said about Wack. First off, I want to say the podcast that he was on, I don't want to say the name of the podcast. The podcast that he was on, I was happy to hear them say that out of anyone, Wack is the least person that you should want to fuck yours off over. The least. And so I applaud everybody that was there. The other three it was Lefty and three other people. All other three said, he ain't worth that. Not that. Not throwing everything away. But Lefty feels how he feels disrespected. I get feeling disrespected, Holmes. I get wanting when you're still, in that mentality, I get wanting to get with this program, right? But here's the thing I don't get. When Lefty says, get your hood involved, and let's get all of my barrio involved with all of your hood. Two different valleys, never gonna see each other, but in jail. Or at concerts. I hope you realize, Lefty, that Wack isn't accepted in his hood. I've talked to OGs from his hood. They don't like him. They don't respect him. But here you are disrespecting those men who don't respect the guy that disrespected you. And this isn't, hopefully no one's trying to take it back to the 90s where it is about color and people lose their lives over the color of their skin, their ethnicity. I don't want to see it go back to that. You know why? Wack's never going to get touched. Wack's not going to go where there's danger. He's a multi-millionaire. Why you think he said, I work at No Jumper on these days? You know how many cameras are there? Armed security are there? And a defense if he does wind up pulling something out and using it? He still do time. He's an ex-con. He would be an ex-con with a weapon, right? But he wouldn't get all day. You would. Whoever pulled up with you would. And there's something else that I want to remind Lefty Gunplay about. And I want to remind everyone about. Prison is full. And Lefty, you've been there. Prison is full of dudes who got told on by their homeboys. The ones that they were like, that vato solid, Holmes. I can do hot ones with this cat. Sure, you can do the hot ones. But can he do the time? Doing the hot one is the easy part. It's keeping your mouth shut when you're looking at doing all day or the death penalty. Then people stop, whoa, what do you mean? And a lot of times it's the ones putting in the most work that are the least willing to do that time. I think it was a bad look. Hopefully, back channels can be used where it's understood like, hey, Holmes, you know what? My bad. I shouldn't have got at the situation or responded to the situation in this way. Knowing homies the way I know, He's not going to want to do that. Lefty's going to be like, I said what I said, Holmes, and if it's wrong, then I'm going to take the consequences. But like I said, I've talked to a couple OGs, Wax OGs, dudes older than him from that neighborhood, Como Pyrus. And they've expressed a lot of respect towards the raza and didn't have any respect towards Wack and the words they were using. And I think it's unfortunate that that neighborhood gets a bad look because of Wack100. Wack is not hanging out in that hood. For one, he's a millionaire. And two, he's got too many enemies there. He stays where he knows he can, and he's making money doing it. Here we go again. I'm saying his name. That's money in the bank for him. Lefty and everyone on the podcast said his name. More money in the bank for him. I said in a video the other day, Lefty, that, and I don't expect you to watch all my videos, and, you watch what you watch, but every time he mentions your name, that's money in your bank. Let him keep saying your name. Stay quiet. Stay grinding. Stay in the lab. Stay making music. And if you come across him, whatever happens, happens. You guys both have said that something's going to happen, and the authorities are waiting and watching. And like I said, someone that is going to participate, if something happens on either side, I don't know who it's going to be, someone is going to be an active participant as well as an active cooperating, whatever they call them. They will assist the authorities because they don't want to do the time, especially nowadays. Nowadays, they are not trying to do time. It's not the 80s. It's not the 90s. People are quick to pull a gun out and then quick to run their mouth. It's just the way it is now. The way it's been for a little while. I would hate to see Lefty Gunplay throw it away for someone who is the number one when it comes to generating a buzz around. Wack100 is not a rapper. Wack100 is not an actor. Wack100 is not a singer. And I just said his name 3 times in a row right now. Wack100 is more famous than Lefty Gunplay. For what? Because he knows how to keep his name out there, man. In some circles, he's the new Suge Knight. To the streets, he's not. But to some circles, like people like Adam, people like Vlad, record executives, he's the boogeyman. Because street dudes keep talking about him. Like, whoa, he must be serious. Look at all these street dudes that keep talking about him. Stop saying his name. That's a slow death for him. He'll crash out if people stop saying his name. But anyways, I get it as far as the raza are getting very tired of Wack100 talking about him. But it shouldn't be the I don't know. My 2 cents, Holmes. Stay quiet, stay focused, stay getting your bag, stay getting your grind on. You're never going to see him. You're never going to run into him. He's going to make sure that, and hopefully people in your circle make sure of it as well. Because it could get ugly. And as long as Wack is able to talk, he will spin the narrative his way because he's got more connections to bigger platforms to tell the story his way, and it'll be accepted as that. With that said, everybody please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.